What's up, strangers? Austin and Hunt Ford in Franklin, Kentucky. You've got our first 14th gen 2021 F-150. And boy, have we been waiting for these. Ford knocked it out of the park with this new body style. I've got all kinds of cool stuff to show you. You're going to see some similarities with the current gen Super Duty. You're going to see some new features. You're going to see some features that used to not be available on some trim levels, now available, which is one thing that I'm the most excited about. It's a beautiful day in Kentucky. We're going to dig in. So as you can see, complete update. Tailgate, tail lights, body panels, wheels, antennas, everything. This is a sport model. It's an XLT 302A, which is what I'm used to driving. I'm going to tell you all the new stuff we've got here. So we're going to start with the front clip, and one thing that I have complained about for a long time, you know, they've offered it on other vehicles, but if you look down here, they finally have forward sensing sensors on the front of these trucks. Oh my God. So when I'm pulling into Kroger, into a parking spot, I can tell how close I am without maybe bumping into somebody, right? So another big thing, Ford is putting the high dollar LED daytime running lamps on the XLT trim now. You've got LED headlamps, you've got LED fog lamps, right? So this is one big continuous daytime running light all the way down, which I think, in my mind, when you see a truck with the daytime running lights that are LED coming down the road, in my mind, I automatically think that's a high trim level truck. That's, you know, that's a good looking truck. You can see all new grille. This one's got the active grille shutters in there too. So you can see these shutters here move depending on how fast you're going to increase efficiency, fuel economy, things of that nature. One of the similarities you'll see between these new F-150s and the Super Duties, they've got this piece now, shows you the trim and obviously what the truck is. You can see they've got these LED spotlights on the mirrors now. The mirror housing is different, so you can see now it's kind of extended out a little, gives you a little bit wider view. On this XLT, it's actually got the 360 degree camera kit. That was something that wasn't available in the XLT in the last generation F-150. Now you can get it with it. Some other things that are available on the 302A that were not in the past, they've got a soft open tailgate now, so you can just hit a button and it drops slowly, which I think is another nice addition to the XLT. You can see on the back here, you've got your two stubby antennas. A lot of people ask what those are. Those are your HD satellite radio antennas. That's something that you've seen on the Super Duty as well. If you look here, something else they've added with that 360 camera. Even though the 360 camera was available in other trims, this is the first time where if you look here, there's a camera right here, so you can see into the bed of your truck to check your payload. That's been an option on the Super Duties that now that they've brought over to the F-150. You can see here this soft close or open tailgate, hit that, it's gonna fall away. Ford's put these new spots in here in this tailgate where you can put a C-clamp. So if you need to put a piece of wood right here and hold it down, you can do that. I think that's really cool. Also, Ford's been long overdue for this. There's a 110 back here now. Toyota has been doing that for a while. I think Ford was a little late to the game with that, but it's nice to have it. On the Power Boost trucks, there'll actually be another 110 and a 220 there if you get the optional big boy generator. So now I'm going to jump on the inside of this truck, let you guys take a look at some of the stuff on the inside. I did a pretty big revamp on the exterior, but I think the interior is the biggest revamp of all. So I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to let you guys take a look. We're going to go over some stuff and see what you think. New door handle, the lock's over on this side now instead of this side. You can see on the interior here, very, very updated. We've got a huge, massive 12-inch touchscreen. We've got a huge information display over the steering wheel in between the tachometer and the speedometer. A lot of people have asked about this gear shifter. You can see this gear shifter here is all new. It actually folds down into the console if you need it to. The console has an optional upfit where you can lay it completely flat, use it as a work surface, all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit more. So here we are on the inside of the 2021 F-150. Again, the 14th gen. You can see the first thing obviously is this massive 12-inch screen that they're now offering as standard equipment in a 302A XLT. It's really impressive. This has got the new Sync 4 functionality with it. So not only are you going to have wireless Apple CarPlay, you're going to have wireless Android Auto, which I've tested out myself. I think it's amazing. It's responsive. The DPI, the resolution looks great. The navigation screen is massive. All the maps are up to date. You can see I've got navigation here. I've got my music over here. It's really impressive. I like it a lot. There's a lot of other neat features that this involves. You know, another thing you've heard about a lot is this zone lighting, and it allows you to change your lighting on the outside of the truck. So if you're at a work site or you're camping, you can say, well, I want just the left side, driver's side lights to stay on, so it's going to illuminate the left side of the vehicle. You can do both sides. You can do the rear. You can do the front. So you have complete control over that. I think it's really slick. The 360 camera is another thing that's really impressive. As you can see, when I hit this button, it's going to give us a 360-degree view. It's going to give us a big wide-angle view of the front, right? So, and what I've noticed about this too is you can actually pick where you want to zoom in. You can zoom in towards the back of your truck. You can zoom in towards the left side. You can zoom in towards the right side. So it's really, really intuitive for the end user how you want that to work. Now, when I put this truck in reverse, it's automatically going to go to the 360 and then show me the rear camera, right? So I can zoom in on where my tailgate, where the ball would be, where the tailgate is, right there. I can change camera views. I can see this one big view of the rear. I can see a panoramic view of the rear. I can see into the bed of my truck, which is all new for 2021 on the F-150s. You've been able to do that in the Super Duties. And then also, this is something that you've been able to do. Turn that off there. This is something you've been able to do in the F-250s and 350s for a while. So when you're backing your trailer up, this is an angle of either side of your truck going lengthwise, and I can actually pan to the left or right to get a better view and orientation of where my trailer is. So that's pretty impressive. Really happy with the implementation of this. Really glad to see some of this functionality come from the Super Duty into the F-150. Really great technology. So moving on from the screen here, you can see the gear shifter is a big thing. A lot of people have been asking about that. This gear shifter actually falls down virtually flush at the touch of a button here. And a lot of people ask, well, why do you need a gear shifter that does that? Well, this truck is not equipped with it, but you can actually get a console. If we zoom out here a little bit, this console right here would actually flip over to create a flat work surface. So I could put a laptop right here. I could be writing, you know, maybe a job bid right here. Tons of room to work. I think Ford really was work-centric with how they designed this console and shifter. They know a lot of these guys and girls are working out of their vehicles, and they're trying to make it as hospitable and comfortable for somebody that spends a lot of time in their vehicle. You can see you've got your outlet here that's been here for the last generation. You've got a 12 volt right there. Your Pro Trailer backup assist has been moved up a little bit higher. On the XLT 302A, they are now push button start, which I think is a really big deal. I love push button start. Drive modes is something that they've changed on these Super Duties, and I'll pull this wheel down so we can hopefully get a better view of it. I'll put it right like that. So with these drive modes, it's kind of the same drive modes like you would see on the Explorers and things of that nature. So when I twist this dial, you can go from normal to tow haul, eco, sport, and so on. So you've got all of your different drive modes right there. So your four-wheel drive is going to act differently based on what drive mode you've got your truck in. So that's really cool. Some other things, new steering wheel, adaptive cruise control buttons are a little bit different here. I'm going to show you some stuff over here on the left side. We're going to jump out and take a peek, but before we do that, dual climate control here, digital now. On the old generation, didn't show you your temperature. You can see just some nice finishing touches. You can see these kind of chromed aluminum bezels, which I think is a nice touch. Down low here, we've got USB Type-C. We've got regular USB. Really nice truck. It's super impressive. Ford really knocked it out of the park with this new body style. Over here, let's see if you can see. If you look right here, you've got LED side mirror spot lamps now. You can turn the light on into the bed of your truck. You can control your brightness here, and something new for the XLTs in this model year, you can release your tailgate from here. They've got this, the easy release, so you can just hit that button, it'll kind of go. So, yeah, really cool stuff, and we hope you guys liked it. Be sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you've got any questions, comments, feel free to reach out. You can leave a comment in our comment section, and hope you guys have a good rest of 2020 and a happy holidays. And I'll put my 1-800 number down here where you can reach out to me directly. If you need anything else at all, give us a shout. I hope you liked the video. Have a great day.